What if the place that feels safest is actually the most expensive place you can stay? Not because comfort is evil, but because every year you refuse to grow, the cost gets higher. Lost opportunities, unused potential, outdated skills, delayed purpose, and another season spent asking God to change your life while resisting everything that would change you. This message is for the person who is working hard but still feels trapped. You are praying, planning, trying to stay positive, but your income has stopped growing, your business has reached a ceiling, your confidence is shrinking, and the strategies that once helped you are no longer taking you forward. Here is the revelation. You cannot enter a new season using only the tools that built your old one. Sometimes God answers your prayer by making your current level uncomfortable, not to punish you, to move you. A growing child eventually outgrows perfectly good clothing. Nothing is wrong with the clothing. It simply cannot carry the person the child is becoming. And some of you are trying to squeeze a larger future into an old identity. The first thing you have to understand is that familiarity can disguise itself as wisdom. You say, "This is just how I do things. This is how business works. I have never been good with technology. I am too old to start over." But sometimes experience becomes dangerous when it closes your mind. Wisdom says, keep what still works. Growth says, learn what this season requires. Most people miss this. Your next opportunity may not require more effort. It may require a new skill. Working harder with an outdated method is like pressing the gas in a parked car. You create noise. You burn energy. But you do not move. Maybe you do not need another motivational message. Maybe you need to learn sales, communication, money management, content creation, leadership, technology, or how to turn your knowledge into a product, service, or system that helps people. Faith does not remove the need to learn. Faith gives you the courage to become a beginner again. The next thing you must recognize is that your environment trains your expectations. Spend enough time around people who excuse stagnation, and eventually limitation begins to sound reasonable. That does not mean abandoning everyone you love. It means protecting the vision God gave you. Find rooms where growth is normal. Listen to people who challenge your thinking. Study people who are producing the kind of fruit you want to produce, because a thermostat cannot change a room if it keeps adjusting itself to the temperature around it. And here is where this becomes strategy. Choose one area where you feel stuck. Then ask 3 questions. What am I still doing simply because it is familiar? What skill would make this problem easier to solve? Who is already getting a better result, and what can I learn from their process? Then create a 30-day growth experiment. Study the skill, use the tool, test the idea, talk to the customer, publish the content, improve the offer, track what works. Do not demand certainty before you move. Clarity often appears after action begins. And do not confuse stewardship with holding tightly to the old. Stewardship also means upgrading your capacity. God may place more in your hands, but you must become capable of carrying it. Your business is a vehicle. Your vision is the destination. Faith may start the engine, but learning, discipline, and adaptation keep the vehicle moving. So stop praying only for a bigger opportunity. Pray for the courage to become the person who can recognize it, manage it, and multiply it. If you are ready to leave outdated thinking behind, comment, "I'm willing to grow." Like this video, subscribe, and download the free guide below to help you turn faith into focus, wisdom into action, and value into increase. Remember, the unfamiliar is not always a warning. Sometimes it is the doorway, and the future God placed in front of you may begin the moment you stop demanding that it feel like your past.